Hello, this is Judith again, and the Celestial team, of course, is with me, and it's been a while since we've done one of these, since I think about 2 months, maybe more or less exactly. And I know now that part of the reason for that was so that you could integrate the last video, which was about using the laws of resonance and honoring yet releasing old beliefs and thought patterns that didn't serve you anymore, or me, or any of us. Because today we're going to talk about alchemy. Now, that's a word that seems very esoteric to many, but I will tell you that you will be hearing it more and more and more, because that is, in a way, our MO in this new energy, which, by the way, I am really feeling. It is like being Alice in Wonderland. And I'll tell you, I know that if Alice expected her adventure to be like it was in her other reality, I don't think she would have had any fun at all. The only way to handle this energy is to allow it and be centered in the now and not know what you're creating, because you never have before. With me, it's until I express it, and then I see what it is. So I have a sense in this new energy. I'm feeling new. I think the whole video is going to be like something new, because I think there's going to be a collaboration here with the Celestial team and I going back and forth, which will give you a good opportunity to determine frequencies, and also kind of be a demonstration of how this energy has enabled interconnection for you as well. It's just like switching channels. It's like when the Celestial team comes through, I haven't gone anywhere. I just switched the channel. Then it switches back to me. They haven't gone anywhere. So sometimes even when I talk, they'll be guiding me. You'll notice that. Or even braiding with me. And there's a new aspect of me that has returned to me, I'm very happy to say, about a week and a half ago, which is fairy. 5th dimensional, moving, transitioning into 6th. Just as we're transitioning through the 4th, from the 3rd to the 5th. You need the 4th between 3 and 5. It's a physics thing. Anyway, she's transitioning too, as we do, because that is part of the process. As we do, she does, other beings are. It's like a grand timed move for the cosmos. So this fairy is, she calls herself Esmeralda, and she may come in as well. The Celestial team calls her their very special guest. There's not the separation there was anymore, you see. So, here's Esmeralda. I have never brought her through before. I'm Esmeralda. I am here to tell you that alchemy is not work. Alchemy is fun. It is so much fun. So tune into fairy. We're all around you. most of you are part fairy, you know. Men, don't get dualistic about this. You're part fairy too, and it's a wonderful thing to be. So, tune into us and see how much fun you can have now. Yes, and we are here, by the way, as the Celestial Team's guest. We just want to add, we're the special guest star. Have fun. We're going to let Judith talk now. That was, you know, that was. Okay, I'm back. And there really is a lot of fairy energy connecting with us now, so do enjoy it. What came to me to mention was an awareness I had that was obvious, but never hit me the way it did. A couple of nights ago, when all of a sudden I felt Yeshua come through because he wanted to give a video, a message, an energy activation to those of you who are using the Power Toolkit for Energy Alchemists. Well, this visit, this very special guest, was not expected or even in alignment with my plans for the evening. So it was an energy, right? Transmitted through me that I then acted upon and put into the form of the video. That, what is that? That's alchemy. That is alchemy in action. And think about all the times that you practice alchemy. Anytime you make something out of nothing, out of energy, anytime you have an idea and you turn it into form, you're practicing alchemy. So it's all really about readjusting your awareness, your definition of what you do. You practice alchemy all the time. You make phone calls. You make dinner. Okay. Something like making dinner is like the first level of alchemy, where you get the idea. There are ingredients, but you transform them into something else. There's also the kind of alchemy where you create out of energy itself and transform it. The point is that you already know alchemy. By the way, beloved, this is the Celestial Team. We wanted to pop in to remind you that it would be a good idea to rewatch that last video about using the laws of resonance and clearing out old beliefs lovingly and with honor. Because doing that process will help you greatly to integrate yourself in your new awareness as an alchemist. Okay, so when we use alchemy, we are using both our feminine and masculine energies. We are receiving an inspiration. We are birthing an idea and then taking action to turn it into form. Two parts of one flow that are used in the law of creation. In the law of attraction, it was mostly feminine based because that was necessary to amplify the feminine energies in us and on the planet. In the law of attraction, We had the idea, the feeling, the desire, and then pulsed out the frequencies to attract forms that were already out there to us. The laws of creation is getting the idea, the inspiration, the intuition, and then taking action to transmute them into form. You see the difference? So our feminine energies are really the source within us, literally source of creation. That's where the inspiration, the idea, the interconnected web of possibilities flows and becomes our own, in like the womb of us. You see? The masculine energy honors that. The masculine energy knows that that's where it comes from. That's the source. So honors it, nurtures it, pays attention to it, and then through that attention and care takes actions that are aligned with the frequency of the intention. You see, it is one flow that requires yin-yang together. We have been doing it. We now need to do it consciously. And to do that, we need to integrate both sides of ourselves. It is not about being like a man or like a woman. No. Actually, for a female to embrace and engage with her male aspects and integrate them makes her femininity fuller. The same with a male. When he plugs in to his feminine and then takes action from it, he becomes fuller. His creations are much finer and productive and useful. So when we look at what the major issue we've had and are still having, which is setting an intention and then undoing our creations before they manifest. That's what we do, right? We decide we want something, then something happens, we go, oh man, look what happened. I guess it's not going to happen. We undo it. Here's the big one. That process of undoing is basically an outcome of the segregation of the male and the female energies within us. When the female births an inspiration, if it's doubted, she loses her voice. It dies. When the male chooses to act by discounting that intuition, blocking it out, he acts out of doing what everybody says he should do, following linear plans that have no connection with the very divinity that he is capable of acting on. You see, whenever we doubt or discount our intuition, we are either repressing the female or sending the male energy off lost. This has been a great source of suffering on this planet, this segregation, and a great source of suffering within us. So now is the time to take this to heart and integrate both. And you don't, those are labels, female, male. Just think of it as tuning in inside yourself to source itself, and then taking action from it. And you will begin to integrate. You cannot be a conscious alchemist unless you are whole. Beloved, go now into your heart center. Feel our belief in you and our love for you. Breathe it in and know that if you do feel it resonate, then within you, you know it to be true, or the resonance would not be there. You are whole. It is time to celebrate that. Claim your wholeness, and the only place you can do it is in the moment. That's where your power lies. That's where your inspiration is birthed. That is the only place you can act. It's just common sense, isn't it, beloved? Now is the only place you can hear yourself or act from yourself. Now is where your power is. So, be new. Let go of needing to know what to do. Tune in from your heart center and listen and trust and express and act from there. And you will create beyond your imaginings. Take this to heart. Ah, we love you. We believe in you. Step into that belief. Use it. We will return this way. As we always say, we never go anywhere. We're always here. You can always call on us, feel our frequencies, remember our belief in you, feel the resonance, and go, oh yes, that's who I am. All right? And the Power Toolkit that our Judith is unfolding alchemically without knowing anywhere but in the now what she's doing, and doing a fine job that way, we have to say, is available to any of you. Just get in touch. Send a message. Go to the website. Send us a message on YouTube. Send it through telepathy. Why don't you? You can, you know. Anyway, beloved, we love you. We are moved by all that you are capable of. Please be moved yourself.